Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we have Sports News episode 83. So we're going to be covering the four major sports plus a few other things of news in the world of sports. Starting off in the NBA, Auburn star Jabari Smith, and player in contention to go number 1 overall, declares for the NBA draft. So now, there's 3 players in contention to go number 1, and that's Chet Holmgren of Gonzaga, Jabari Smith, and Paolo Banchero of Duke. New Nets guard Ben Simmons won't make his debut before the play-in tournament, or in the play-in tournament if the Nets do make the play-in tournament, or I should say fall to the play-in tournament. Tennessee guard Kennedy Chandler declares for the NBA draft, and 2 more players actually declared for the NBA draft, and that is Purdue star Jaden Ivey and Wisconsin star Johnny Davis. Bulls' Lonzo Ball suffered a setback in rehabbing from his knee injury. Sorry, I missed someone who declared for the NBA draft. Auburn's 7'1" center Walker Kessler also declared for the NBA draft. So I think that's everyone that declared for the NBA draft. Steph Curry has been ruled out the remainder of the regular season as he has a foot injury. So, and the NBA playoffs are near as the regular season is wrapping up. So I will do my predictions in a few days before the playoff starts, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss that video. On to the NHL, longtime Ducks captain Ryan Getzlaf, I believe he's been captain for 11 years. He announced he's going to retire at the end of the season. Devils' Jack Hughes is out the remainder of the season with a knee injury, and Marian Hossa signed a one-day contract to retire as a Blackhawk. On to the MLB, White Sox ace Lance Lynn has been shut down 4 weeks and will obviously miss the start of the season, as that is this Thursday. So that's a big blow for the White Sox, losing their top starter. Luckily, they do have Lucas Giolito, who's another above-average starting pitcher. And arguably the best pitcher in baseball, Jacob deGrom, is out a month with a shoulder injury. So deGrom is an extremely good pitcher when healthy, and luckily for the Mets, they also have Max Scherzer, and they traded for Chris Bassett. But now, deGrom gets hurt a lot. It seems like he's always hurt. So, if you're a football fan, like an NFL fan, and you don't necessarily follow the MLB that closely, a good comparison I can make, or just if you're both, let me know if you agree with this comparison, is deGrom, I'd compare him to someone like Christian McCaffrey of the Panthers. He's really good when he's on the field playing, but they're not on the field the majority of the time because they're always hurt. So how could you be the best player at your position? I mean, I know McCaffrey's probably not. It's probably Derrick Henry. But just pretend he was for a second. How could you be the best player at your position, like deGrom arguably is, when you don't play? You need to do stuff for your team aside from just sit there hurt. So that's my take on that. So let me know if you guys think deGrom is still the best pitcher in baseball even after all these injuries. And actually, all 3 things that MLB news are involving aces. The Red Sox placed their ace, Chris Sale, on the 60-day injured list. On to the NFL. The Saints and Eagles made a big trade involving tons of draft picks. So those trade details, the Eagles get number 18 overall, and a 3rd-round pick this year, as well as a 7th-round pick this year, as well as a 1st-round pick this next year, and a 2024 2nd-round pick. So now I've heard a lot of takes on this saying this gives the Eagles a lot of leeway with Jalen Hurts, and if he's not good this year, then they can go look for his replacement after next season in the draft in the 1st round. I think Jalen Hurts could be good. He just has to be given the right tools, and you have to play to his strength. We saw this year. They became a run-first team. They used his legs a lot, which is one of his strengths, and they made the playoffs. So I think Jalen Hurts could definitely be a very good quarterback. And for the Saints, they received number 16 overall, number 19 overall, and a 6th-round pick this year. So the Eagles, they actually still have 2 first-round picks. Well, that also includes the Saints pick that they're getting at number 18. Rob Gronkowski is not committed to a decision on whether he will play or not next season. The Rams signed Bobby Wagner to a 5-year, $50 million contract after he was released by the Seahawks. Xavier Howard and the Dolphins agreed to a 5-year, $50 million contract extension. Former Colts running back Marlon Mack signed a contract with the Texans to remain in the AFC South. Giovanni Bernard signed a one-year contract to stay in Tampa Bay and play for the Buccaneers. Good move by the Buccaneers. Yes, they have Leonard Fournette, who's developed into more of a pass-catching back, or more of a reliable pass catcher. But Bernard is one of the best third down backs in the league. And more Buccaneers news. Bruce Arians retires from the head coaching position and announces he's moving into the front office. The Buccaneers have named Todd Bowles their new head coach. So that's it for the four major sports. One thing in golf, I'm not sure if you guys know what that is or not. I'm assuming you probably would. Tiger Woods has announced he's going to try to play in the Masters. Or as of now, he's going to. He's going to make his official decision Wednesday morning after he plays 9 holes of practice. And college basketball, Kansas won the national championship over North Carolina. So, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post as often as possible. So let me know if you agree with my take about DeGrom and McCaffrey. If you still think DeGrom's the best pitcher in baseball. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video.